Hello, this is a film about how you navigate depression whilst at university, or in simple terms, how to conquer the blues, that sad, upset feeling that you might feel occasionally. Well, university is a new chapter, it's a new beginning for you. So, a lot of people feel excited and have a lot of anticipation, but also maybe a little bit stressed out. Perhaps there's some academic pressure to perform at the highest level, and you're a little bit worried about that step from school into a university studying environment. You'll need to make social adjustments, meet new people, new academic members of staff who are going to be teaching you in the classes and laboratories and workshops, librarians and other support staff around the university. And there's also the pressure of perhaps never being independently away from home. You are in control of your life now, so you're going to be away from home, away from those people that have supported and helped you up to this point. So these changes can have a great impact on your mental well-being. And so we need to understand what is depression first before we can do anything about it. So it's more than just a sadness. A lot of people feel sad for all sorts of reasons. Sad it's raining instead of being sunny today. Sad because perhaps a pet's died or something like that. But depression is more persistent. It's that persistent low mood and loss of interest in things. And it can affect your thoughts, your feelings, and how you behave. And so, as well as the sadness and the excuse me, the low mood, that depressed mood that you feel, you might have feelings also of hopelessness. You might feel tired and that fatigue that is unusual. There might be changes in what you want to eat and when you want to eat it, and when and if and how you sleep. And perhaps you have difficulty in concentrating as well. But at this point, it's important to realize that depression is a treatable medical condition. So, at university, also, it's important to think about that we have these unique stressors on you. So, academic pressure for some people that need that pressure from perhaps parents, family, friends, peers to really work at that high level, and they have perhaps high expectations in you, or perhaps you have high expectations of yourself, and perhaps you find yourself in quite a competitive environment, perhaps from your family, from your friends back home, but also maybe from your peers in your classes at university. There's also that aspect of social isolation. Perhaps you have feelings of difficulty making friends. Perhaps you have feelings of being disconnected from people. Maybe on top of that, there's also worries about money. You've got to pay for tuition, you've got to pay your living expenses. Perhaps it's the first time you've paid rent and had to manage your bills for things like electricity and water and food. Perhaps you've got a student loan, and perhaps you're being wrenched from being away from familiar things. You're feeling perhaps homesick. Perhaps you're missing those familiar support systems that you have, your friends and family back home, where you know everybody and you know where everything is. And that being alone, that new feelings of independence mean that you also have to manage your time. You have certain responsibilities like getting food and cooking and paying the bills and making sure that you're keeping fit and healthy. And you have to make all these decisions. And for some people, that can be quite overwhelming. So, the first thing to do is to recognize the signs in yourself and ask yourself, have you been feeling down or hopeless for more than about 2 weeks? Have you lost interest in things that you used to enjoy? Are you having trouble sleeping or eating? Are you feeling overly anxious or overwhelmed by things in your life? And are those things then having an impact on your studies or your social life? And it's important to be aware of your mental health and to recognize these things. If you've answered yes to any of those questions, then you might be on the beginnings of the road towards depression. So check your mood, check your behavior, reflect on that right now. And to start with, if you've got changes in behavior in yourself, or perhaps you're noticing this in other people, in your friends, in your classmates, they tend to become withdrawn and irritable. And they have changes, like I mentioned before, in their sleep or eating habits. So people at this stage start expressing quite negative feelings. They start talking about feeling down, they feel anxious, they feel hopeless. Perhaps their academic performance falls and drops away. Perhaps they start missing classes. Perhaps they struggle with their homework and assignments. So, if you see this in other people, maybe you can reach out if you're concerned about a friend and offer them a supporting help in their lives. But maybe you need to take care of yourself first. So, to help overcome or avoid feelings of depression and that mental ill health, maintaining a healthy lifestyle can really help. Things like eating a balanced diet, things like taking regular exercise and having sufficient sleep are really important. Also, building those connections with other people. Spending time with friends and family can help for sure, but don't overdo it. Try and make new friends at university and build those new connections. And engage in things that you really enjoy, things like hobbies, sports, interests. Perhaps you just need to take time to relax and take time away for a short while. Try and manage your stress, especially if you're coming up to exams or facing a big assignment or a research project that needs to be handed in soon. These time management techniques, mindfulness, and other relaxation exercises can help this self care. And self care is really important and essential, actually, for your mental well being. And seeking help if things get too much. It's okay to be not okay. Seeking help is a sign of strength, actually, not weakness. And many universities have counseling services that remain confidential from your teachers, from your classmates, from your friends and family. And they provide that confidential accessibility to help and specialist support that you might need. And in the UK, there are mental health hotlines that are available 24/7, and your university support staff can point you in that direction, or a simple Google search can help as well find those services. But perhaps in the short term, immediately, you can talk to a trusted friend, a trusted family member, or an advisor at university who can help with these things. So try and build a support system. A strong support network is really important for helping you overcome these challenges. So things like getting involved in sports clubs, hobbies and activities, and connecting with other students, going out to parties, concerts, just a walk in the park even, can really help you build those support networks that can help in these situations, because your well-being matters. It's as important, equally important as your academic success. So don't hesitate to seek help and support if and when you need it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful. If you've liked the film, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks very much. First Class University. Bye now.